So like long fights with high sustain.
What about a life stealer?
I think it's okay, but I feel like it might just lack some damage. I don't know if he can cut through those heroes.
Statistically, life stealer, there you go. That has been a late game hero in this tournament and in the recent.
A bottle. And I think well, he's just going to kill himself. Yes, perfect. This is the best play you could make.
Thompson fortified, probably just to make sure that CCNC can't get every single tower. This smoke maneuver from TI9 and CCNC, this could be really punishing. If they can kill off Ana at the beginning, he tethers back. Actually, Notel's the one being slowed down. CCNC, he really wants to kill off the IO. He doesn't want the ET. Ana is the primary target, number one. Notel puts him to sleep. CCNC moves just out of range for it, and he'll come back in with the stun, but no, Ana tethers away to safety. Now Notel brings in this plus 160 damage to dissuade NEWBEE.
That was just a flat-out outplay by Ana. Going into the bottom left corner there, so the avalanche misses. Top lane, though, they're still going to get no-till here, I think.
Yeah, the stuns are out. Ana can't give that much, and that's actually first blood. There's up. Here they go once more. A nice observed ward is in deep, tossed in forward, just putting MSS on the front lines. Notel will fall. Looking to steal the camp now, Notel. Actually on bottom lane too, but the stun, it comes in towards the Elder Titan. The nuke damage is a little bit faster. Yuwa able to just get himself away. Thompson underneath the tier 2 towers in pretty deep if anyone wants to try and contest that, but NEWBEE have pitched a tent right here inside the Dire jungle. And they don't want to go anywhere else. Even TI9 with fresh observer was to make it work.
They're limiting IO's farm a lot if they can play aggressively up here.
Thompson's really actually dead. He's so deep underneath this tower. They've got all the damage in the world. He couldn't use his TP to get away from this. And Yuwa wants to remind him who's in charge.
With Axe, the faster the better for them.
Smoke up on mid, fortifications trying to let OG's wave push in a little bit harder, but they're wrapping around the back. The ET splitter, it's all going onto the Tiny, but CCNC will tank it up. They chain them together. G-Rex dies so quickly. Notel's going to join him as well. The GA from Seth, it arrives, but it's so late. And now Thompson, this chain stun just continues to go on. The GA will wear off. Most of the abilities already been burned from NEWBEE, the tower.
And they're willing to lose 2 supports for that.
Grimstroke's in a little bit of trouble underneath the tower, looking for the stun, but Thompson, easy movement speed to get away. The silence will slow him down a little bit, but MSS looking for a rebuttal. Just some damage into Seb, but one by one, NEWBEE are up here. The blink dagger of CCNC is about to arrive, but he's lost his teammates. Is there a toss back? No, he just blinks over. He's going for the 15-minute runes, close towards his Beastmaster. I don't think CCNC really wants this. Notel and Thompson, they're chasing the Tiny. It feels like CCNC is now just trying to create more and more space. Yuwa still not finished up the Radiance just yet. TI9 is going to have some issues inside the Dire jungle. Maybe he can deny himself up to the Ancients. This is kind of his hope. But it won't
completely.
Oh, found a new target. Grimstroke is actually the Inkswell that Durak still had. Stunning up Lifestealer. Rage is available. He's got a creep wave to infest into, and he's got some problems. Thompson's moved in through the lane too. He needs a little bit more time. Who's he going to reach? A familiar? Is he going to reach anyone? They just have the avalanche to create some space with MSS's stuns. Up they go. Toss them away. Shrine's still on cooldown for the moment. But Yuwa can get...
But you kind of have this feeling that OG will have this ridiculous fight soon coming their way. After what you've seen in the group stages, how they've run this lineup, them having the Aegis, that courier needs to not die. All right, they got the Radiance at least, but...
They get a little TI9. MSS will have some space. Yuwa beating into Ana, relocates away to safety. And she relocated into that. And now Thompson battles against Yuwa. Yuwa, he can't need a creep to work with. He needs something to work with. MSS can't help him out. And Thompson, Brave Chill, G-Rex moved in through the side, a quick toss, catching the two of them together. They just keep buffing up Thompson. Not even a ridiculous team fight. It's just an easy play where Thompson knows just how strong he is. Grabs the creep wave from up on top, you pull it towards mid as well. So all the pressure from snaking to the tier 2 tower will also just be negated.
OG just have insane vision up here. Ana knew exactly what he could get away with that relocate play because of the deep ward that they've had for so long. 3 minutes. They've had this deep high ground ward in the Radiant top jungle, and it's high ground time.
It is. 21 minutes in is the OG special, pushing into the tier 3 tower. So snaking, they just have to almost let it go. Fortification will arrive, but until Lifesteal is back up, they can't fight. But new items arriving, Solar Crest is up, Rod of Atos and Omni Knight. They'll take the tier 3 tower, and there's no reason why you need to back up, not unless a big initiation from NEWBEE is able to connect. Ana and Thompson, the ones on the front line. Remember, Ana's still got that Aegis Immortal. Yuwa copying heavy damage early on. The rest of OG, Smoke sitting behind. CCNC, nice toss back. They pull Ana in so deep under the tier 4 towers. They kill him quickly. The CCNC pounce forced on by the rest of OG. He won't have the ability to fight again here as the Stomp, it puts all of NEWBEE to sleep under the tier 4 towers. The Soulbind tries to connect, and there she got anything. Can they kill Anna once again with the Soul Assumption? He's just tanking through all of this with the one charges. Thompson stacking everybody up as well with the cool sprays. They can get back to base, but even that's not safe. One more spray, maybe Snaking will die. Thompson waiting under the tower. He's just tanking through all of it. A triple kill for Thompson. Nowhere is safe when OG hit their timing.
He just killed 3 heroes. Soulbind fight around the Rush Pit or whatnot, but it's just too easy when you give a Bristleback lineup with IO that ages for free.
MSS now gonna work with Yawaz. It's a surprise. He was inside the familiar.
That was a sexy play, actually. That was really nice.
Now Seb's looking for a rebuttal. Yawaz, he's just gonna let MSS die. Nothing else that can be done about this. He can do some chip damage in the meantime, but Yawaz had to come back to base. Because top, another bore up. CCNC, it's the Avalanche, support's coming in. OG, they've chased way too far here, NEWBEE. OG are in a tier 2 tower. They have friends to help them out. The Soulbind connecting OG together. The Raw catching 2, Bristleback being pushed around to the side. But man, the Stomp from NOTAL, they just create more and more space. And where is this damage that NEWBEE was meant to have? It's not there. They should probably be very happy that the only person they lost was CCNC.
Is ridiculously difficult to
jump in,
perform.
toss back. They found themselves a target, but Bristleback with a fresh Assault Cuirass. That's a lot of life and armor they have to get through. Yawaz giving it a shot. OG have come in deep. CCNC once again just stunned up and controlled the backline, trying to create more space. He'll be the first one to die here. The Roar is finally out, but for what avail? Nothing is really going here. And Thompson, he's the man that's going into the fountain once again. Bathe in the glory of the Radiant. Thompson, he just does not give a crap. Anna will give all the life. This is just fountain farming. Gee, you got it. This is soul breaking. GG.
Okay.
GG. Message has been sent. You weren't home, but we smacked through the door and delivered it anyway. What is that?
Oh man, that's my favorite moment of the game. Highlight die with the OK GG. Oh man. OG always have these quirky strats. Honestly, I think this will be the last game of the tournament they get IO.
Pick coming out from NEWBEE. This is more than likely going to be a safe lane Sven in the hands of UR. Gunnar correctly calling that NEWBEE are comfortable with the CCNC Ember mid. Now is OG going to go for that counter pick in the hands of Tops, and really not many other teams have touched Monkey King in this tournament. Other picks that we're thinking about here?
Kind of looking right now. I'm not sure. I don't like Monkey that much here on this spot.
Okay. All right, there is the Monkey.
With chain stuns, like CCNC goes second point up in Flame Guard now. MSS gonna send in the illusions. He actually potentially could have body blocked up the Courier. And now with a fissure stun, CCNC, they're bringing him low. Thompson gets a life steal up again, but they're just trying to burn him out. The fissure wall is gonna break in just a couple of seconds. Thompson, he's gonna live through this. No way, they can't let this happen. Side of fist up cooldown right now. CCNC, he claims the first blood against OG. And NEWBEE, they needed a win. They really want to have a crack at bottom. If MSS, actually, can they? There's no mana on Sven. He doesn't have a stun available, and CC.
He will get Fissure. Are they just gonna be trading kills, these guys?
Yeah, they're gonna give it a jump, but my god, MSS.
He got him on the wrong side.
Yeah, that's a melee hero, guys.
He had the right idea in mid. Both times he's ganked, he's tried to fake out the Fissure so that it doesn't get dodged, as Snaking should be okay here.
Yeah, couldn't get the body block absolutely perfect. There's that fight on bottom, so they waited a long time for it. Making runes. There will be a 2-2 trade-off. Thompson gets 4 stacks, CCNC has to back off. MSS will drop down the Observer Ward, and they may try and work here with Pylai Die. If Thompson gets a little aggressive, which, hey, it's Thompson. MSS is the fissure, but Thompson hits the first attack. He's going to wait the fissure out. NOTAL's also arrive, and Thompson, mischief once again. MSS, now the fissure block, holds in NOTAL as well as Thompson. The poison stack's good over on Thompson, but they can go for the other kill. NOTAL, a quick sleight of fist from CCNC will claim it, but they don't get the one they're looking for. CCNC should always have a get out of jail free card bottom lane underneath the tier 1 tower. Yoa just TPs away. That leaves Pylai Die. He's looking for some kind of rebuttal onto Seb. Creates a couple of copies of Anna. That's probably the most amount of damage Pylai can do here. But into a spin, Anna around the tower. Pylai Die won't be able to survive. While in mid lane, they keep on going. Thompson and NOTAL together. Spirit jump forward from CCNC. Doesn't have the defense anymore. And MSS can't actually cast a Fissure, so Yuan has to come in. Monkey King, the stun control. MSS is trying to be there for it, but Thompson still getting the run into the trees. Cuts his way around. Of course he can. NOTAL with the slow. CCNC, he's not done yet. He still wants more.
Power. They rotated Ana down here and gave him Empower so that he took that, and he's going to keep his farming going.
Snake
The
really wants to
uninhabitable
trade.
lane. Yeah, they'll plant a tree end up here.
He actually got so much damage from snaking.
He's fine.
Yeah, he is for the moment. Jirak's going to look for the denial on the tower, and Radiant, no, it's going to be the catapult that gets the last hit. While MSS catches out Note. If Jirax runs the northern trees, he'll be fine. If he runs to the southern trees, won't be as great. MSS going to have to Fissure block him up, then Snaking is able to claim this quite simply. And CCNC is just going for supports as well. NOTAL into the tier 2. Again, no Searing Chains, however. He's got the Sleight of Fist, but needs to burn NOTAL down a little bit more before that'll be successful. And very deep, but it won't matter. He comes in range now, he might do it. CCNC, the RP will go down. Flame Guard's protecting him nicely. Have they got the stun control? CCNC does go down. The Fissure from MSS comes a second too late. Just Meepo in real
I'm
life.
ready for it. Yeah. I mean, Ana's been... Omni Slash?
That's a lot of damage, and Yuan dead under the tier 1 tower.
That timing later.
Amber scouts out NOTAL. RP is back off cooldown for Seb. They're really waiting out this mid. Thompson will move over too. Buffed up by the Empower, ready to fight. ES hides in the tree line. Thompson jumps in. Now ES gets the double stun and space to move back, pick up the regeneration rune. Snaking, however, caught and pushed back to the other side of the Fissure. You can't attend that position.
No
Dive
Omni
vision.
Slash. And they know there's no RP.
And CCNC wants to get in there. Like, he's got drums up and running. Paradise got purged. They're looking for a target. Thompson's probably going to be it. He pounces up into the tree lines. NOTAL, well, he'll have to turn into it. Able to get the double stun off. Ember Spirit, Sleight of Fist coming off cooldown right now. NOTAL can't walk away. He knows it. But now, if you're going to commit to this, NEWBEE, they have to take the tower.
They can't get this tower.
They can't. TP's already coming in. Doubles in. Anna through the back lines. He doesn't have the Omni Slash, but with the control stunts, the save from Pilot Eye is essential. OG, the Rune, Jirax catches out 3. CCNC, there's no way out. He's got no mana. He's totally dry and dead. And OG love it.
Continue playing at the same pace. Oh, Disruption. Seb still got the rune.
He did.
And now Pilot Eye's dead because he used Disruption.
Yeah. Actually, almost looked like Seb grabbed that while he was inside the disruption. Planted Yuan, he knows he's in trouble. He has to TP instantly, but Thompson's already here. Yuan should not be able to escape this. Thompson up into the trees. Yuan actually cuts him down quickly, tries to juke. He's going right instead of left, but the stun from Thompson checks right. And Yuan into the Wukong. Nope, he's going to Stormhammer it. Cancel that one, but now Seb, man, they just want to burn ultimates. Dropping the RP, bringing down Yuan. Eyes found the target. It's going to be Seb. They're trying to slow him down with a purge. Snaking will arrive, throwing out the impetus, but man, the mech gives some extra life. Snake is going to work a little harder for this. And then in towards Ana. Keep in mind, he has the Omni Slash available. Everyone not totally trapped, but they know they can't kill him because you're just going to the Omni Slash. So CCNC, Fusel into Snaking. MSS going to walk in. Needs to land in that double stun. Just goes for the Echo Slam straight onto NOTAL. They can at least bring down the support while the disruption of Ana. NOTAL, he is brought down by the impetus, and then
this will be a huge kill.
being out, he's able to escape. Thompson jumps down around, looking for Snaking. Trying to put that Echo save to work, but Fissure blocks him in, but a 3-man stun into the Wukong and the RP! Everything together! Layer it like a cake! OG, they would love to get silenced out. The Phantom's embrace from NOTAL. Some of the back line. Pilot Eye, actually just Magnus really caught out. Skewers back over, joins the rest of his team. Gets a 5-man mech, and MSS is trapped. He can't do much more. Now the Omni Slash up the hill. Well, it's all going to go into Yuan. He can tank through that. Ana, of course, he's got more survivability. Into the spin. NEWBEE still on the retreat back out. Snaking trying to do some level of damage, making Ana a lot lower. Snaking needs to keep the distance up. Thompson in the meantime, killing a VS to the back lines, but now they go for more. Hold them together. It's all the embrace of death that NEWBEE just have to accept. Underneath their own expired shrine, they go down. And Thompson's not done yet. He wants more. But
talking about they haven't ages.
Fissure catching out on 3. MSS still waiting for the perfect blink. Echo! There he goes. Only breaks the Aegis Immortal. But hey, it's something. You'll take it. But Jirax, he's into the back lines. They see him now over in the trees. He sees so much too, snaking. Still trying to be that front liner for the team. Watch those buybacks if it's going to be possible. The stun on Magnus actually cancelling off the RP, so he can't get it off, but there's no buybacks available for the two NEWBEE deaths. And they need Snaking to have that bigger damage, so then Yawar and CCNC. Time to step up for the BKB. It's worn off, and it goes back to the fight with the defusal. They're purging on Thompson. Maybe with the damage from CCNC, they can actually get a little bit more out of this. Sleight of fist. Finally, Thompson's streak will be ended. Jirax is low as well. CCNC, we get back-to-back kills. Anna, steering chained up. Paladai, what else have you got? Another slide. It's getting rid of the creep wave. At least they're keeping their racks alive here, NEWBEE. But they won't get much more. A great sleight of fist dodge, just dodging the ink swell of Anna. The tier 3 tower is still taken. OG, it wasn't the perfect fight from them. You got a sleight of fist searing. Oh, in the trees. Not go that far.
That's not what it looked like.
Blink echoes off the cooldown, but it's still only level 1, and
Pie's dead, I think.
yeah, it's a little bit problematic. Creates a disruption over on Jirax. Vitcher tries to create some more space, and maybe they can get this kill onto the tree and protect before he can get the overgrowth off. Able to do so, so Jirax is down. Thompson into the Wukong's command, but very much away from the rest of NEWBEE as they just wait out the Soulbind. Thompson doesn't want to leave just yet. CCNC, who's his target? Anna into the Omnislash, but the Yule Scepter is wasting all of it. The RP will catch up CCNC, but defensive disruption. Paladai got it off just in time, but the Inkswell, the stun control, maybe with the Stormhammer. Yawar, it's time to go big or go home. He's looking for the cleave damage, but Anna, he closed the distance over on Snaking. Yawar, everyone's just delta split. They can't catch him out. He gets rooted to the ground. And the buybacks that came in from NEWBEE, they want to fight around the shrines, but now it's going to be Paladai falling. Thompson's gone after MSS for a triple kill from him, and it'll be Anna who'll claim the life in a double kill against Paladai. And Seb, he's also looking for his own fight. Everyone's having their own engagements. CCNC trying to bring down Seb. It won't be enough though. The Yule Scepter up. My bad indeed. Skewers through it. Great side of fist. CCNC is actually going to claim that life. But they're hunting. Diffusal blade. Spirit defensively up and back with the sleight of fist searing chains. MSS is wondering if there's extra help. He waited this out as long as possible. Anna can start the spin. The living arm will give some protection. Purge up as quick as they possibly can, but now the spin is going to wear off. CCNC still going to slide a fist and then just spirit away to safety because Thompson, in he comes with a jump down. Paladai is instantly killed off. This is not a game when you want to be a support for an opportunity. Jirax, he's hunting CCNC. Thompson about to bounce forward. The smoke breaks on the Enchantress, but they have to kill off Jirax so quickly. Yawar, BKB, God's Strength, they're going to be able to do so. So down goes Jirax. No buyback available, but in the backlines, Snaking, the man that has to do the damage, is stuck inside the Wukong's command with the stun from Notel. They'll hold him there. Snaking tanks through a lot, but he can't tank through all of it. CCNC, no defensive spirit available. He has the Yule Scepter, silenced up for the moment, needs a little bit more space to work with, and that's why up, down, and around. The stun from Notel won't be able to reach, but he'll be able to hit. No, he doesn't hit with the Stroke of Fate. Another banishment by Paladai. Buyback may be needed here from Snaking. RP catching out Yawar. He had no BKB. He had no goal strength. He had no real presence. They can buy back, but they've lost CCNC. Thompson just did it solo underneath the racks, which they're looking to take now. Fortification slows down the push from OG, but it definitely won't stop it. And look, he's even with the double damage rune on the end of Anna. Was thinking about tier 4 towers, but okay, back to reasonable objectives is going to be the mid. Not pulling an RV right now. Take all the objectives. Get the megas up and running. Good stun. Good step. just wanted to have a closer inspection of Shadow Demon. Fissure stun out over on Thompson. Now, again, Mischief. Such a problem for Snaking to keep hitting that impetus. Paladai. Disruption. Now the impetus can go out towards Anna. He'll jump away, Storm Bolt, Thompson, he's in real deep. Remember, Aegis the Immortal, he's happy to tank it through as long as they can get a rebuttal kill. Anna sent up and towards the air. Snake is getting some time to heal up. He's got 9 1 charges and he needs that time. Does Paladai have another disruption? No, it was 1 second away. He's stuck around. Now all he can do is just disrupt the attacking Anna. Snaking back into his damage, over to Monkey King. They really want Thompson dead. He's such a huge chunk of the damage as Anna runs forward, can't get the Inkswell stun out, but he'll have the Omnislash.
Oh my,
Together you are! Together you stand, together you die, and together you GG! NEWBEE are out, OG have knocked them down to the lower bracket in more than dominating fashion. You banned the Ire, which dominated in game 1. We just come back. The Seb Classic Magnus Tops and Styling and OG looking in the same type of form. They were there in the last TI. And they want to carry that whole way through this upper bracket. No drop downs.
And NEWBEE might be kicking themselves a little bit after this series as far as the first phase strategy went. They gave them the IO in game 1, they got destroyed. In this game, they gave over the Seb mag. And especially this game is worth talking about from a strategic standpoint in the first phase, because they banned, what was it? And they banned the IO of the Chen, and then they had +1 ban. And that could have been the mag, and they could have still first picked the Ench. But they chose to ban the support Invoker. Yeah. I don't know if they have played against this from OG and feel like it's a really big threat, but OG have a lot of really good strategies. You got to choose which one you give away. This time they give away the mag, and OG made it look... I said this game would be more comfortable for NEWBEE than the first one. It was still really hard, but yeah.
Yeah, man, OG made this look so easy. I wonder how long it will be until they're tested. What team can do it? Maybe it's one of the next two they'll be playing here on the main stage.
A 2-0 win then for OG Esports, 12 months on. Some things change and some things stay exactly the same.